Hello, and welcome to another haul video. Hoping that the video quits jumping here. On my end, it's jumping. It might not be on yours. Alright, so there is a ton of haul stuff to share. I am going to, of course, start with everything digital, and there is a ton of it. So we're going to go in order. We're going to start with the 3DS. I got the game X Cave. I think two. I think I already had one. I didn't write two down. What's wrong with me? Or did I have two before and got one now? You know what? I don't know. EXCAVE. X-Cave. Sword of Hope 2. Shin Megami Tensei. Devil Survivor. Soul Hackers. The first one. I saw the second one was coming out and realized I didn't have the first one, so I was like, I'm getting that. Dragon Crystal. Defenders of Oasis. Lufia, The Legend Returns. Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. This is the Game Boy version. There's more than one version of that game. This is the Game Boy version. Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Dream Land 2, Gargoyle's Quest, Super Mario Land 2, The Six Golden Coins, and SteamWorld Dig 2. I didn't get Dig 1, even though I probably could afford it, just because I know Dig 2 is better. I have seen enough YouTube videos to know that. Alright. Onto the Wii U, Metroid Fusion, Metroid Prime Trilogy, which has all three games. I thought it was a good deal to get that for $19.99, considering it's way more than that online to get the physical copy. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Then the Switch eShop, using my points accrued from all these eShop purchases. I got Drongen. It's the word drawn with Geon on the end. It's like a drawn dungeon. It looks kind of cool. It's like some kind of indie game, I think. Squidlet, which looks kind of like a Game Boy game, and I love the aesthetic of it. I saw it on Super Beard Bros, and I was like, ooh, I actually kind of want this game. Super cheap game, even if you're buying it. And then Fear Effect Sedna. I don't know how long the sale is going on, hence why I'm doing 2 video uploads today. I generally don't upload the same day I record. But I just got this yesterday for $2, and it's a $20 game. And I know the Fear Effect series is a series, and I know some people probably are familiar with it. I am not. I do know Square Enix made it, and I just was like, I'm excited. Very excited. And then the only other thing I cannot show you today, is because I don't have it yet. It's coming Sunday. I already ordered it. It is a cord that's going to allow me to connect my save bank thing, the USB bank, whatever you want to call those. You can put stuff on them to save. It's an external thing. They're called like HDD or something. It's an external saving system, basically. It works for consoles and for computers. I'm going to use it for the Wii U. I have 2 of them. I only need one. I just have a backup. But, yeah. I just need the cord. Because in order to use those with the Wii U, it needs to have an outside power source. Or you have the Y cord, which allows you to plug the save thing in to one side and then plug the other 2 sides, both of them, into the Wii U. That way it has enough power to save your downloads. So, it'll fix the issues of not having that. I don't have one of those expensive ones that have all the shenanigans. Anyways, alright, on to physical stuff. I don't remember what order I got this stuff in. I can roughly tell you how much I paid and all that stuff. So, because of back to school stuff going on sale, I was like, I'm gonna get some of the Sharpie Ultra Fine Point markers. This is gonna be the extra item. I generally only do 10 items. There's 11 this time, because I got 4 of these. I got one through Amazon for $1.79, and then I realized, I was like, wait. Kroger card members can get 3 of these for $1.49 each. Because 3 or more mix and match. So I caved and bought it. I do have one that's open. I'm showing you a closed one. Because I have one on the loose. I've already colored one image with it. I'm on the second image. I'm going to see if it lasts as long or longer than the big one. So far, the big one is 2.5 images in the book. This one I'm going on... I'm doing the second image, and I'm about... I don't know, probably halfway with it, give or take. So, we'll see. I got these at Walmart. They are labels. So I have a bunch of containers in my room, and whenever I organize my games once and for all, which I will eventually, I just keep putting it off because it is a task that I fear. Anyways, I can put this on the outside of the popcorn tins and the storage containers that I put the stuff in, because the ones that I have that are drawers are see-through. Oh, excuse me. I have see-through drawers. I don't have to label those because I can just see it. But these storage containers are not see-through. And nor is a popcorn tin. So I need a label so I'm not constantly, would you just open and show me what's in you? Plus I have storage containers like over here I'm looking at. They are stacked on top of each other. I have no clue what's in them. I know PlayStation 3 is in one of them. And I know Genesis is in one of them. But I don't know any more than that. So I can use these to keep things labeled. I don't know if this will be enough. There's 45 labels. So it's hopefully enough. So I can just like specify, you know, like put GEN for Genesis and then put system-games. They should be able to be in the same container. The Genesis is not that huge. I mean, I have the Sega CD attached to it, but I don't know if I can put the Sega CD games in there, though, because they're in a, like, binder. That's besides the point. That's organizing chaos that I don't feel like dealing with or thinking about. This one's actually pretty much the most recent one. I got this cutie. It's a, one of the TY brand. Its name is Lola. It's Lola the llama. They're cute and cuddly. And if you have time, why don't you take me for a ride? I love that little bit of information about her. It's so cute. But yeah, she's one of the little keychain ones. And I was like, oh, she's a little rainbow. She's a little fluffy rainbow. I love it. She's so cute. And I just had to get her. They had other ones, but I wanted the rainbow one. Forget what the name of the other llama for sale was. Okay. I don't remember when I went to GameStop. Is that terrible? I did not pay this for it. That's a lie. It was only $25, $26. So fun fact, if you GameStop shop, check their website. If it's cheaper, they price match it. I don't know what all other websites they price match to, but I'd say probably like retail stores like Target and Walmart. So, I mean, it's something to keep in mind if you shop there a lot. And you know something's just cheaper. I'm not paying full price for this. I mean, it's a new game and all, but it's Pokemon. And I don't want to pay that much for it. But I'm super excited about this. I haven't actually made any progress. Am I terrible or what? There's what the back looks like. Was there anything inside? I think it's just... Yeah, it's just reverse cover the map. And yes, this Arceus game hiding at the top there. I don't use game cases correctly. I'm terrible about that. I have the game in my system because I'm trying to get a shiny starter. It is a never-ending shiny hunt. And then I got this. This is the price of it. I did pay $20. But that's not bad for the first Ni no Kuni game on Switch. This is a really long RPG. And while I also happen to own this Studio Ghibli game on PlayStation 3, I don't want to dig my PlayStation 3 out to play it. But yeah, here's the beautiful art. I love the fact that Studio Ghibli was involved with the making of this. Um, okay, does it even say? Let's see. Da, yes, Studio Ghibli, world class animation and music by renowned. I ain't gonna say that name. I'm gonna mess it up. All right, Joe something. Anywho, I love Nino Kuni. I just never finished it because it's an RPG. RPGs are known to go for like 100 hours. Especially this one. This one reminds me of Pokemon with the fact you gotta collect all these creatures and level them up, and they change forms, and it never ends. Okay? While I was at GameStop, I got this baby. Giant Eevee. This is the winter version of Eevee, as you can tell by its beautiful red bow. It was on sale for pro members, and I happen to be a pro member. It's supposed to be 60. I got it for 54, I think. I know it was discounted for pro members, and I was super excited because I love Eevee. Pikachu has always been my favorite for years, but Eevee is a close second favorite. Then it's closely followed by Scorbunny and Bunnelby, and then Finnegan, and then Buttery, and then the evolutions of all those Pokemon. And pre-evolution, and, you know, the Pichu is cute. Alright. I also got some coloring books, which I was talking about coloring books earlier. Why do you keep getting dust on you? There is no reason. There is not dust in this room. Dust off of you. I think it's just the material of the outside of this book is just, I don't know, waxy. That's what happens when you get cheapy books. They're all waxy. Anyway. I forget how much I paid for it. It wasn't much. $6 maybe? I like how they put 100 plus. I think it's only like 101. Anyway. I love the pictures they put on this front. This is not in there. These are all Gen 1 Pokemon inside. So this gives you an idea of like the pages. I like how like this front page has its own style that is not represented in the rest of the book. I like how they called text color instead of test color. It should be test. But, yeah. See? The rest of it's like that. You got Wartortle, Blastoise, Bulbasaur. They spelled his name wrong. Bulbasaur, huh? No idea. Is Bulbasaur another language? Is that a thing? Or they just get confused? Because the rest are correct. You know, you got your Ivysaur and your... Which direction am I going? Venusaur. Your Pichu and Pikachu. Your Raichu. Charmander. I don't know if any other ones have funny spellings. Charmeleon. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Charizard. But yeah, they're all like that. And you got Caterpie, Butterfree, Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Arbok, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Nidoqueen, the other Nidoran, Clefairy, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Eevee. They did mess up Eevee's eyes, so look at that. It sees your soul. Run. Seriously, Eevee's eyes is messed up. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Meowth, Persian, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Dugtrio, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primeape, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwhirl, Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Bellsprout, Victreebel, Tentacruel, Golem, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnuson, Farfetch, Seal, Dugong, Shelter, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Onyx, Hypno, Execute, Executor. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's probably Executor or something like that. Anyway, Cuba, Marowak, Hitmonchan, Licky Tongue, Coughing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, Seadra, Goldeen, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Omastar, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mew, and Mewtwo. So I don't think you can get Mewtwo. I don't think you can get Mew in Gen 1. Pretty sure you can get Mewtwo, but not Mew. Anyway, it's clearly a reference to Gen 1. I don't know why there's a Chikorita here. It's a false advertisement. But it's still a great book, and I really don't care. I haven't colored anything in it yet because I've been busy with this book. This is the other book I got. Dots, Lines, Swirls coloring book. Devil May Cry 5. I don't think Devil May Cry 5's publisher gave permission for this because nowhere does it say who made this. I mean, there's like a weirdo little that thing. But that don't tell me nothing. Anyway, so as you can tell, the front gives you an idea about the lines and the swirls, but it really doesn't explain what it's talking about. It's something you have to be like kind of familiar with. See, there's swirls. And that's the front page. All right. And then you color it. I've been using the permanent markers because all these pages are blank on the other side, which they're not blank anymore thanks to my coloring. But, yeah, so, like, if you follow my blog, you'll have already seen some of these images. Well, now you can see the backside. I have never decided to pick what character's who. Because I honestly, looking at Nero and Virgil, get them confused unless I'm playing the game and the game straight up tells me. I do know that to be, though. That one's obvious. Thanks, sir, for being obvious. So. Like, this image was, like, the most recent. That one's not on there. This one. And then this is the one I'm working on. The one I'm, like, I don't know, halfway? Give or take, this is the dots I'm talking about. They're dots. I guess I should also close up on the lines, though you probably can tell. See, lines. The swirls was the most obvious. Because before you start coloring, it looks like this. Generally. This one has a lot of white space, though. That's weird. Alright, here's a swirl. See how it's like, I have no idea what I'm looking at? Dots not colored in. It's just a page. You're like, I don't know. Trying to find a lines that doesn't have like random white space so you can get a better idea. Yeah, here we go. It's like, I don't know, I'm looking at lines. And that's what I do. I just color like lines and lines. Here's a good dot page that you can't tell what you're looking at. You're just like, I don't know. A lot to color. It's a lot. The swirls are the most obvious with the I don't know what I'm coloring, but that's besides the point. I want to make sure I didn't mess up my protection layer here. So I keep notebook paper between the page for safety. I don't want it to shift down or up or anything. Okay, yep, perfect. As the front page is starting to bleed onto the second of the notebook paper from the bleed through. This is what bleed through does. I just protect the next image. And it's because the other side of the book, like the page bleeds. I think it might be possible that the Sharpie might bleed just a wee bit more than the Bic does, even though when you're looking at the pages it looks like they bleed the same. I think it's just at the time of doing it, it bleeds a little bit more. Um, the library has its summer reading program going strong. It should be ending at the end of this month, so a day or two. I signed up, did all the stuff, which is like a daily reading, and the reward for adults is not my hairball. Nobody wants that. Is you get to pick a book with your coupon. I picked this book. I haven't really read much of it yet, but it definitely is interesting, so that was fun. Okay, and then finally, off of Amazon, I ordered these. These are plushies that claim you can warm them up. I wouldn't. But they also smell like lavender. And they're considered therapy wraps. Because, as you can tell by me holding it, they're heavy. They are meant for all ages. I got two. That one's the lamb. And then this is the bunny. It's a little pink bunny. Well, not really little. And they're both the same kind of length going on there. A little over a foot lengthwise. But they're perfect. I understand why they're therapy wraps. Personally, I use them because I get sore muscles a lot. So I like to lay my arms on them so that the chair isn't like leaving lines on my arm and making them hurt more. Plus, it's just useful whenever your hands or something are hurting and you don't want to get a wrap. In my case, that's very often. They were like, one was 24, no, this one was 24, the bunny, and that one was 21, the sheep. Anyways, that's everything, I think. Yes, it's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I tend to get a little sidetracked. Until next time.